Welcome you all in this quick tutorial in which I'm gonna show you how you can log in into multiple AWS accounts using Assume role. Let's go ahead and get started. In order to demonstrate delegate access, we must have two accounts. We must have two AWS accounts. First one is this and second one is this. I've opened both of the accounts here to demonstrate the delegate access tutorial. In the first account, we have to create a user. This is our first account. In this account, we have to create a user and allow it to assume role of secondary account, which is this one. First thing we need to find is account ID. Now, where you got the account ID? Here, under this, you see this my account. When you click on this, you find the account ID on the top of the list. Make sure to open a notepad file and place that ID, the account ID of the first account, and place that ID there and save it, because we are gonna place that ID into the second account role, which we will create in the next few steps. Now we are in the first account. This one is my first account, right? So first thing we have to do is click on services and go in IAM roles here. Now we are in IAM management console, identity and access management. Here you can see groups, user roles, policies. What we have to do is we have to first create a policy. By clicking policies, you have to create a policy like this. Choose a service, type STS, all right, and then you have to click here and click on assume role. Resources, click on any, right, and then review policy, name it STS policy. Place the description as you want. Click on create policy. So we have created a policy of assume role. Now what we have to do is we have to create a user, right? So add user, type a name of user. Here I'm typing Royal Cyber user. I am giving management console access, custom password. You can do auto generated password, and user must create a new password for the customers you want to provide the access. But for the demonstration purpose, I am giving the custom password and not clicking on the user must create a new password to next sign in option. I'm providing the password here. Next. All right. So what we have to do is we have to click on attach existing policies directly and attach the policy which we have created just before previous policy. Next, key and value. Let's say owner Royal Cyber. This will help us in billing, in watching the billing amount and finding out our resources easily. So for the sake of that, I'm adding the tags here. Owner Royal Cyber. Next, right, and then next, create user. So you can see we have created a Royal Cyber user and attached the policy of assume role to it. Here is the control access which you have to give to the customer. This one, let's open this here. Royal Cyber user. All right. So we are logging into first account with the user which we have created, and if you're gonna check what are the permissions to this user. All right. Go ahead and tag user. I'm gonna review the policy, the permissions. Okay. So see this. This user, the Royal Cyber user, have no permission to IAM. All right. And let's see if you can go to S3. This is the first account. See, access denied. So you just created a user with the role with the policy of assume role, but you don't have permission to this account from this user. All right. So the next step is we have to go into second account. This is our second account. Right? This is our second account. So what we have to do is we have to create a IAM role here. IAM role, create role. Now what we have to do is we have to create a role with another AWS account. All right. So click on it here. This is the place where you have to put the account ID of the first account. In my case, first account, you can check on this required MFA. These are the extra permissions, but for the demonstration purpose, I'm not giving any of this. All right. And I am providing administrator access. All right. Then next, again, this is tag. I'm providing tag here. Click on next. Role name. All right. So I am providing role name as assume role for first account user. Description same. See, the trusted entity is showing here is this. This is the account ID of the first account. And what permissions it have? It have administrative access of the second account. I'm creating a role. All right. So I've created a role successfully. Okay. So here is the role which we have created. Now there are two things you have to know. First thing, you just give this link to the user who want to switch role from first account to second account, or you can do it manually. I'll show you both steps. Let's start from this. So this is the link for second account. Means the user which is already logged in the first account can access this account with this URL. Okay, so I'm going into the first account. All right, this is the first account and this is the Royal Cyber user. I'm logging as a Royal Cyber user and this is our first account. All right, so what I have to do is just place that URL here. Okay, see this. It will place the account and role name. You can display name. You can put the display name for your remembrance to know that in which account you are right now. So I'm placing it account switch role. So see, the user which I've logged in the first account now able to switch on the second account. This is the second account, and if you click on this, you can see I am right now in the second account. All right, but you can back into this account as well if you want. Right, you can create as many roles as it. Now let's see if we have all permissions here as I've provided the administrative access to this user. All right, see, we can able to access as 3 buckets, and if I go to IAM roles, I can able to view users, each and everything, because I have given the administrative access to the user. All right, now let's move and go to the second option which we have to do is how to switch role without existing link. So what you have to do is you have to log in into the first account. See, this is the first account URL. Okay, this is the first account URL. Log in as Royal Cyber user. Provide the password. Okay, so I am logged in as Royal Cyber user. Now I have to switch to second account with the same user. What we have to do is, this is the second approach. We have to do is, we have to go in here, click on switch role. All right, now you have to give account, role name, and display name. All right, so what is the account? Account is this is the account name, and for role name, this is the role name. Where is the role name? Okay, the role which we have created in the second account, this is the role name, right? Let's copy this and place it in our in this window. Role name, display name, uh, second account access manual process, right? And I'm switching. The account alias cannot be resolved to a valid account. All right, what we have to do is we have to provide the account ID, not account name. So here is the account ID, using it here. Switch role. Okay, so you can see here you as many times you switch role, you able to see the role history here. So this is the second account which we have accessed through a link directly. All right, and this is the account, this is the switch role which we have created manually, which we have accessed manually. Right, so I am in the second account. All right, and you can see here you have all access of EC2, you have all access of everything because I have given the administrative access here. See, S3. So these are the two approaches to to switch role. First one is we we have to provide the link to the user so that they can just paste that link into the URL and just they can able to switch role from one account to another account. The second process, you have to give the role name, the account ID to the user, so that when they click on here, and on switch role like this, they can able to provide the details here, the account ID here, the role which we have created on the second account here, and the display name. Display name would be anything, just for remembrance of the user, so that in which account they are right now presently. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. This is so easy. You can test it in your environment in AWS organization. What you have to do is you just have access of 2 accounts, and you can easily create user and create role into the second account, and just trust relationship, and you can access via this way. Thanks a lot for watching video. Thank you for your time.